Hi everybody, this is Olivia from the Alexandrienne channel, and today I have a video on an image set that I created and how to use it, just in case you aren't familiar with layering in Photoshop Elements. I will be creating more sets like this in the future, and I will most likely post videos of those as well. I also have a few images I'm going to show you here and there during this video of a few different things that I've created using these very same stackable images. So I hope you enjoy that. And as far as the name goes, I'm calling this series of images Stackables. Who knows if that name will stick or if it will change, but to me it seemed like the perfect name. All the stackable sets really are images that can be layered together to create new images. They are made as standalone images as well. They could each be used individually by themselves and would be quite fine. Or you can stack them in various ways to create totally new images. And this particular set is called Funflower Stackable Round Doodle Frames, or Funflower Stackables, which is only about a zillion times faster and easier to say. And I have an image here of some of them. There are 46 total images. I made 23 different designs, 2 each, one with a transparent center and one with a white center. Now both of them have a transparent background on the outside. Make for sure you watch the whole video because I have it divided up into two parts. The first part has really pretty images and they're all laid out, and I do show you how to layer so you get the concept, which is really good for beginners or somebody who hasn't done it very much. The second part shows you the actual step-by-step process. So they both are beneficial, just in different ways. Okay? All right. And if you like this video, I would appreciate it if you give it a thumbs up, and I'd love it if you would subscribe and hit the bell notification to be notified when I post a new video. Okay, so let's get started. Here we are in Photoshop Elements, and I am going to show you how to create stackables, and in this case for the Funflower Stackable set. I've made it kind of pretty just so it will be visually more pleasant to learn. And what I am doing is I am going to have each layer set up. Now when you actually do it on your program, I don't think you would do it this way. You'll just put a layer and then another layer on top of that, and so on and so forth. But for the purposes of this tutorial, I wanted to go ahead and do it this way. In the bottom left corner in the pink color, I have a static image that just shows you what I'm doing, how the first image and the second image in this particular case equals the third image. Okay, so here we go. You take the very first image, and I have it copied. It's exactly the same image, which makes this one very easy. It probably looks like one of the more complex ones, but it's very easy because it's the same image. And I am going to copy it and put it on the far right side to show you how you would actually do this. Okay? There we go. Now we have that one on the far right side. And then I will try to place it. Okay, that looks good. And now I'm going to copy the second image. But now remember, we're only doing it this way to show you the concept. Towards the end of the video, I will show you the actual step-by-step process to create your stackable images. Okay, back to what we were doing. I am lining them up, approximately, doesn't have to be perfect, and I'm reducing the size of this one just a little bit. And then I'm grabbing the corner and I am turning it, not too much, but enough so the petals look staggered. And then I'm going to center that, and voila. That is really all there is to it. Click OK. And then if you go on the outside of that image, you can hold on your left mouse, hold down on it, and then you can drag it over on top of this finished image, and it will temporarily grab both of those. And then you can go up to Layer and then go down to Merge Layers, and it will put them together for you. So there you have it, the very first one done. Yay! Okay, now we're going to go on to the next one. I wanted to quickly show you one of the pages that I created using these images. They're in black and white, and in a little bit I'll show you what it looks like in color. Back we go. This one is also a simple one. There's only 2 that we are working with, but like I said in the first one, I'm going to repeat this process where I copy and put them over on the right hand side. Not like you will be doing that, because you wouldn't, but I am just for the sake of the tutorial. Okay, so I'm going to go over, copy, there we go, and paste, and then move it over to the right side, just like on that little picture below. Do the same thing with that one, copy, and paste. And then I'm going to slide it over on top of that image, and voila. Once again, all done. And now I'm going to go and left click my mouse and hold down and drag it on top of that, so it'll grab both of those layers. Then I'm going to go up to the layers section, just go down to where it says merge layers and click that. Okay, and now it's one image. I'm sure by now you have it, but I had 6 of them selected to do that get a little progressively, not harder, but more, like this one has 3. So we're going to do the same thing with it. Copy, paste, move it over to the right side there. Okay, now we're going to go to the center one, repeat the process, copy, and paste, slide it on top, and center it. It's not too challenging to center. Almost there. Ta-da, I think. Well, sort of. Getting it. Alright. Now we take the last one, copy, paste, drag it over, center it. And by the way, these don't have to be perfectly centered, but, fairly close to center would be good. And now we have it. And then again, I will left click, hold down, drag. There we go. Go up to layers. Go down to merge layers. Click. Done. And I'm just pointing out that on the bottom is that static image that shows you exactly what we just did. Did it kind of like a math problem. Circle plus circle plus circle equals finished product. Yay! But you see, it's really super easy to do. And there are so many options. You can create so many different ones. Okay, here we go again. Copy. Paste. Drag. And we'll repeat with the other 2. Same thing. Copy, paste, drag on top. And now, I know I don't need to repeat this again, but I will, that when you use your own program, you won't do it this way at all. You'll just get the images that you want to layer, um, open up a page or start a new page, the dimensions that you want, and then add your images and layer them there. Just this way, I thought it would be very easy to understand, and it looked kind of pretty. Nice colors. Okay, so we have all three of those together now. And you don't have to merge the layers. It's just easier to drag around if you do. So that's what I'm doing right now is I'm merging the layers. Alrighty, it's done. Now we have just a few more to go. And then that will be it. Okay, the same thing with these three. The only real difference on this one is if you look at the far right circle, it's a series of dots, and I'm using it with the transparent center on purpose because I wanted the dots to go on top of the centermost circle. So it would look like a solid line with dots on it. Only reason is just for something different. That's it. But I ended up thinking it looked really, really good. I liked it. But here we go. See, very easy to get that on top of there. Ta-da! One more done. And now, dragging to temporarily group them together. Go up to layers, go down to merge layers, done. So very simple. And there are enough images that you have or can create quite a variety. Okay, this is our last one. We have 4 of them. First is how I got the name Funflower. I was actually thinking sunflower, and when I typed it, I had an F instead of an S. And I kind of liked it, so I just left it that way. Anyway, there's no room on here for the last part. This might actually be good. We're just going to go ahead and do it layering on top instead of copying and pasting. Okay? So this one, it's just like the first one except for it has an additional circle. So we're going to put it on top, drag the corner down so it'll be a little bit smaller. Doesn't have to be a lot smaller. And then click OK and rotate it a little bit and then center it on top of the bottom layer. Okay, that's starting to look pretty good. All right, click OK. Now we'll get the next layer. This is the dots only with the white center. There we go. That one was very easy to put on. And now we have a striped circle that we're going to put right in the middle. Ta-da! Even though that's not realistic, it's more realistic than the other ones that I did. So you just layer, 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 and you can have an entire image in just a minute or two. Or spend a lot of time playing like I do on here. Lots of options. Okay, and then if you want, you can drag across it by holding your left mouse click down and then going up to layer and merging them. And that is really all there is to it. Within just a matter of a few minutes, we've done 6 of these. And like I said, the set has quite a few different ones. Some I've already done for you in case you don't want to do any, you just would like to use them. That's fine too. And that's really it. Okay, now we are going to do the quick tutorial the way you would actually do it. I've gone ahead and opened up this image right here. And there are a few different ways that you can get your other layers in here. You can open up your folder and then drag, but we will do it this way. Go to File, Open, select the layer that you want from your folder, and we'll take this one. Click it, hit Open. Okay, this will be a very simple one. We're just going to do 2 to try to keep this a little bit shorter. So you go to your bottom layer, and then you go down to your project bin and grab the one layer that you want, drag it up onto here, and that's it. That's all there is to it. Then you would click Save. You would go to File, Save As, type in your name that you want to give it, and if you want to, you can save it as a PSD, a Photoshop file. That way you can go in and change it, or select a different format, and I would probably pick PNG. That way it will keep the transparency that it has, so it will be easier to layer onto whatever project you're using. And that's all there is to it. Now if you wanted to, you could go to File and create a new blank page, and we'll just keep it with this. Open, and you could do it that way as well on here. Scale it down to the size you want, and there you have it. It really couldn't be easier. But now you can also do as many layers as you would like on this. It could be just the 2 like I have, or it could be 10. It's all up to you. We are almost all done, but I wanted to go ahead and show you the colored version of the image I showed you earlier, the Hello April. It looks very springy, super easy, and lots of fun to create. I really appreciate you watching. I hope this was a very easy to learn tutorial and that you got something out of it. If you have any questions, please post them below. And if you like the video, I would appreciate it if you would hit like. And if you would like to subscribe, I'd love that. And hit the bell notification to be notified of future videos that I post. Have a wonderful day. Much love, Olivia.